Hey everybody, welcome to another episode. Again, happy to be here, feeling good, feeling blessed,
I feel blessed.
healthy, ready with coffee,
Oh, man.
ready to talk.
Coffee,
I
though.
feel like my man's get coffee though.
Coffee, bro.
What does that even mean?
Es
Hey,
que,
coffee though.
no, when you said, I'm ready to go, and
Yeah.
then you're like, with coffee? Damn, se me enchinó la piel.
But yeah, happy to be here. Loving all the comments. Thank you guys for viewing our podcast,
Dude, thank you,
commenting,
guys.
liking all the stuff. Not only on YouTube but on everything. Appreciate it.
We saw our shares actually went up, not like the trading market right now, but our shares on YouTube went up. So super thankful. Keep sharing, keep subscribing. Turn on your notification bell if you want to see more of this content. Don't forget to message us on our email también.
Yeah.
We've gotten a couple emails, not too much. If you're not emailing us, then comment down there, no problem. But if not, email right there. Boom.
Yeah, send any stories, any topics, anything
we're
you
ready.
think we should talk about on the podcast, or you would want us to talk about it.
But you might be wondering, did Jay's liver finally gave out at a night of drinking, and that's why he has a hospital band? Guys, believe it or not, I mentioned it. I think I mentioned it here before that I was expecting my last creature.
Well,
I'm done.
don't
dude.
know yet.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I tried and I'm done. That's how I know. I realized that it cannot be done anymore. But no, I had my last kid was born. I don't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday. I've been so tired, so insane. It was a difficult birth for sure, difficult recovery, but it's a girl. She's here.
You made it, which is good.
Dudes, I mean, I'm not saying go ahead and shout me out and say not only congratulations, but dude, good job, man. Shit, I did all the work.
You survived, Papa.
I survived
you did
it.
the sleepless nights. You had to sleep in
Dude.
that tiny chair. You couldn't be doing nothing. All you
None
had to
of
do
that.
was be there
I
present.
just had to be there and stand there, and then I would move to the left, to the right. Have you seen those the meme where there's that guy trying to help? Okay, the guy's walking with a whole bunch of boxes, and the guy's like trying to help, and then he runs to get, but he never helps anything.
No.
No, you have seen that? I should have recorded myself. That was me inside the.
No.
Nah, crazy stuff. But shout out to everyone that had a baby this week.
Shout out. Comment if
keep
you
it
had a
in your
baby.
pants, buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know,
If you're
yeah.
the baby, comment and subscribe.
What's better? You know what? Besides that, that was a great week. How's your week, man?
Week, slow.
Oh,
That's a slow week.
okay. That's always
Nothing
good.
crazy.
Slow it down a bit. That's always good to slow it down a bit, especially after you had a couple crazy weeks back.
Right.
Moving,
Yeah.
fighting with your girl.
Well, that's still going.
Oh, yes, que that's a nonstop.
No, that hasn't sung.
No, pues qué bueno. And you know what, dude?
Part of the relationship.
If there was no fighting,
Yeah.
it would be boring.
It would be too good.
Amazing.
But yeah, no, nothing too wild. Just a very regular week for me, work, family.
Nice.
One thing that did happen, and I just wanted to throw a quick little shout out. Our youngest brother, baby brother, in his early 20s, I believe.
Yeah, maybe like 25?
20. Let me see. I'm 10 years. 23. He's 23.
Oh, damn.
23.
I'm just a baby.
Years
Have
of
you seen that one
age.
where the little girl says, I'm just a baby? Ahí lo ponemos.
Go when mommy says stop. You say okay.
I'm just a baby.
But you still had to say okay, mom.
I'm just a baby.
So, yeah, our youngest brother has now officially gotten
He's off the
engaged.
market.
He said, let me put the chain on my...
Pues, mira, first of all, congratulations, guys.
Hey, congratulations!
It's going to be a great party, I'm sure. I don't know, man. I feel like a little too young. But if you feel ready, dude, if you feel that this is something that you want to do, congratulations, and let's party, papas.
Yeah, congratulations. I think, my thing is, I don't think it's about an age. I think it's just about how the relationship is, and also being prepared, career, traveling, experience.
Right.
Because a lot of times, and I hope that when you get married, for example, for a baby brother who's getting married, I hope that the person you're getting married to wants those same dreams as you do.
What do you guys think about a couple that's already living together, already having sex, already doing everything as a couple, and then they're like, "Oh, let's get married." For what? What's the marriage for, really? Is it just a party to celebrate the love?
If you're doing everything pretty much as a married couple,
Yeah.
including living together and all that good stuff, sharing all the bills, all that stuff, why would you want to get married if you're already?
Yeah,
doing
you're
that?
already there. I mean, and this is the thing. I feel that a lot of times we want to put titles to things because we might be a little nervous, a little scared, a little insecure. But I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times you have a good thing going on. Don't try to. So don't try to change, make it better by changing things that are unnecessary. Make it better by maybe now we have our own place. We have a nice little piece of savings because we're gonna go traveling. That's how you make something better. Pero there's no more commitment. There's no more. You're already committed. You're already in there. So, great question, man.
And yet, it is about commitment.
And yet,
The only reason
you
people
gotta do
get
it.
married is because it's the ultimate symbol of love.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it's like a tattoo. It's permanent. It stays with you. It
Mira,
scars you.
somebody
It becomes a
said-
part of you.
Somebody said it's a sentencing because you go to court.
Can I do my bit or no? God damn it! Let me do my bit. Well, you know that I do the love bit, and then you do the hate bit. So wait for me to finish my love bit.
And then I'll hate on it.
Yes.
Dale.
So people get married because it is the ultimate way of showing each other that they love each other.
Damn.
Because it is a commitment. It's a contract that you're
Right.
signing to be with the other person. Now, it is a beautiful thing, I think, of when you are in that level of love. Pero this is the reason why I was saying in the very beginning, and it's the reason why we talked about it that last pod.
Right.
To make sure it is that person. Because if you're just doing it to demonstrate that you love somebody, but you don't really, and you're not that committed, then it's not going to work the way it's supposed to work. But if you do want to use it, like I said, it's kind of like a tattoo, right? If you get a tattoo, that's kind of a symbol of something. And that, I think marriage for nowadays,
Right.
because back in the days, maybe it was different.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you don't need all that stuff to be able to be together, live together, and all that. Is a level of commitment, of love, is saying, because this is what I was going to, it's beautiful to be able to say, you're my wife.
My wife, yeah.
It's
my,
beautiful.
My
It's
full
a beautiful
legit
thing.
wife.
It feels like a commitment. It feels like a part of you. The other person. Entonces, just the only thing I
Feels
always
good
say
with
is
you, when you're with them.
is be ready so that when those thoughts come to your head, because they will, even though you think they never will,
Right.
you are even as much as in love as you can
That's
be.
perfect.
And you think I'm never gonna have a thought of, oh, why did I marry this person? Why am I in this situation? It
Right.
will come. Those times will always come, no matter who you are, no matter what level of love you are in,
Exacto.
because that's life and that's reality.
Yeah.
And that's and that's part of it, because then if you can overcome that, it makes it even more beautiful. ¿Me entiendes?
yeah, dude.
Because now you have you've battled all these fights and now aprecias, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Lo que tienes. So, guys, please, I would say my best recommendation is talk to each other. Make sure you have that communication of what do you want in life? Where do you want to go? Can I come with you? Can you come with me? And as long as you guys can hit all those points, that maybe I want to have kids at this age. I want to
Right.
have a career by this time so
Right.
that we can afford our own home, all of our stuff, live comfortably and give our kids a good life and all that. And you guys match, then you're going to be good. Have
And-
that conversation first, though.
And you might be thinking, dude, how can we match? Porque what if I want to have kids at 25? He wants to have kids at 30. What if I want to live in a house? He wants to live in an apartment. How can we match? It's called commitment and compromise. Okay, so commit to your compromise like this. I want to have kids right away. I want to wait 2-3 years. Okay, let's meet at the middle.
Yeah.
2.
And be real. Be truthful. Don't be scared.
Porque let me tell you, if you push a little too much, that's when it gets uncomfortable.
Right.
And we don't want to admit that we're not having a great time.
Because then, no, but I 5 years, and then the other person, no, and then you go through with it, and what
yeah.
happens? 3
You're-
years
you're-
in, you're like, I
exactly.
can't do this anymore. I want to be with somebody who wants to have kids now because I want kids now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then that's when problems
And all because you weren't able to just
communicate,
talk it out,
just
dude.
talk. What do you guys think about not feeling 100% ready in your heart?
O sea, you're talking about it with
Yeah.
your lady. You are like, fuck it, dude. I feel the
Whether it's
pressure.
pre-engagement or even about to get married, you're at the church or whatever, and you're like, there's doubt, because I feel like there might always be a level of doubt, because it's like the uncertainty of what's gonna happen in the future.
Right.
Is everything gonna be okay?
Right.
Am I, so there's that uncertainty, but what happens if it's not that uncertainty and it's more of, am I making a right decision? Did I choose the right person? What do we feel about that?
Heavy, because this is the thing. I've been married, right, before a couple times. And
Jesus.
yeah. And I
And
thought
you've never not felt that. No, I'm just-
right. No, well, I thought at first every time like, no, this is it. Dude, the way.
committed.
Oh,
So we're saying in the very beginning.
in the very beginning,
Super
I'm
committed.
100% in. I'm like you, and because people tell you like, "Do you sure you want to get married?" Because this is big.
Right.
Obviously, when you're too young, you don't understand the magnitude.
100%.
And you're like, dude, what the fuck?
It's
man?
nothing. And it's kind of like what our producer was saying. You're already living that,
Yeah.
so a lot of people think, oh, it's just to put a ring on
all
it.
I need is put a ring on it, and that's it.
And that's all that happens. But
And then you wake up the next day, and then where are you going?
we're married now.
Yeah, so because before your girl be like, "What's you want breakfast?" Oh no, I'm gonna go hike. I'm gonna go whatever skateboard. Okay, babe. Y ahorita es, where are you going? Pero going back to the question, in the beginning, right? I was like 100% sure. I'm marrying. No one can stop me. Blah blah blah. Boom, get married. In the beginning, I was with the same drive. But then when life starts to get real, now you're living marriage, right? Now we have bills, problems, todo. And then you realize, damn, I was ready to be with this person, but I wasn't ready for married life.
You're getting older, dude. That's a big one. Because then you're like, I'm already this old. I haven't gotten my career going. I'm struggling to pay my car.
Porque antes, if you're not paying your car, you're like, ni motherfucker, I'm going to give up. You go turn it in.
Who cares?
Ni modo. Pero when you tell your ladies, ¿sabes qué? I'm struggling right now. I think I'm going to give up. No, porque. And now
need
you're like, oh shit, that's right. She's right. We
Somebody's depending on you now.
Hijo de su
It's not
perra
you.
madre.
It's not you by yourself.
And you're realizing, damn, I wasn't ready.
So in the beginning, no doubt.
No doubt in the beginning. But mira, this
So
is what
banned
it
in
is.
the 90s, yeah, or 2000s.
This is what it is that I learned. Unfortunately, too late now. About to be 40. Not gonna get remarried ever again. Sorry, ladies. But you can catch me. I'm not gonna get remarried again ever. But I did learn this way too late. Prepare yourself first, right? So if first you get your money right, then guess what? You don't have to worry about it when the trial comes, when the phone bill hits. Get your own place. Es como dices tú ahorita. You gotta be ready to accomplish your goals, and then when you do get with that one person, she's also ready to accomplish your goals. That way, when the real life comes, the real marriage problems, okay, it's usually money. Let's be honest. It's usually money. It's usually but before I used to go with my friends and eat y todo. Now I'm over here watching your calzones.
Jealousy, cheating, all that stuff.
And that is because if you're not ready, first financially, you feel
Mature-wise.
good.
Maturity, dude.
Maturity is a big
Experience in life. Aaron, what about you? What do you think about doubt?
No, never had any doubts. I think the reason why I feel no doubt is because I don't have that worry about the future. I just think about right now. And I think that's what's happening to our brother is that they don't think about the future. Like
They're
I
in
do.
it right now.
Yeah, we're not like, oh, am I going to have a good job? Am I going to be able to buy them a house? Am I going to be able to take care of our
Right.
kids? Nah, none of that comes to mind.
Ahorita
It's
I'm
just
in love.
right now, yeah. at the
Puppy
moment,
love. Es que
Because
you
when
said it.
you're
we gotta get married, let's do it.
when you're young, you don't know what. You know what I mean? Because when you haven't experienced it, then how are you supposed to know?
That's true.
There's
That
no
is
way.
true.
I think for me, it's this. I think it has to do a lot with her. What Jay was saying in regards to being ready in life, having experience, because como dices, a lot of it has to do with financial, right?
Yeah,
a lot of
This
issues
is
are
not-
financial. A lot of issues are with maturity. Maybe the other person isn't
maturity
mature
big,
enough, or
yeah.
you're not mature enough. So I would say, like I would go about it now if I was to get married. Was I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna make sure I'm good first.
Yeah.
Whether it's career and
Yeah.
financial wise, whether it's maturity
little bit in
wise,
here.
you know what I mean. And go about it where I've said, and I said it on the last pod. You be you. You need to make sure you're your person, right? Full, complete. Like yourself and everything. Be good, so that I think it's key to understand that even if that person isn't there with you anymore, you wouldn't completely lose yourself.
Correct.
Don't give yourself and lose yourself with the other person. You be you. They're them. Understand that they're also them. They're a person. They're not now because they're your partner. Oh, now your life is to be my partner. No, your life is still you. I'm still me, and together we're one. And as long as I think mental, you can understand that, and como te digo, financial también,
Right.
and all that stuff. and then go about it together. And remember, people, life happens. Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes, hey, guess what? A person gets fired.
Yes.
Yes. Entonces, remember, life happens. Life will happen to all of us. Be there for your partner. Don't just be like, oh, well, you're not where you are, so I don't want you anymore.
I had a friend that had a Camaro. Nice black Camaro. When they had switched the style of the Camaro.
Yeah, after Transformers came out.
Exactly. Okay, and we would go out and pulling ladies, todo, having a blast. And then he crashed.
Yep.
And then he called the girl, said, "Hey, listen, this happened to me, but hey, pick me up in your car." And she said, "Call me back when you get another Camaro."
Jeez. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations, man. Great decision.
Hey, you guys are
Love ya.
You guys are a great couple.
For real, congratulations.
Yeah,
we love
no,
you guys.
real
we
talk.
wish you the best of luck. We hope that everything works out
I hope
for the best.
I hope our words, more than convincing you not to, is advice for your future.
Don't forget,
Your
their
future.
hard times are to come. Very hard times.
Hey, we're here.
Questionable times.
We're here. This is Relentless Traumas. We're here to talk to you if you guys need help. Besides the pod, we're actually your brothers. So hey, don't hesitate.
Don't forget. Don't be
got
scared.
you,
Don't be
bro.
scared when
Be
it gets
scared.
scary. It's gonna get scary.
It's gonna get bad.
Don't
It's gonna
get
bad.
don't get
You
scared.
think it's bad right now? It's gonna get scary, but hey, push through.
Have that conversation.
It's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be
Hey,
a
but
good little
congrats,
ride.
and we'll see you at the wedding. Well, hopefully we'll post
Hopefully,
some
yeah, we'll
stuff
walk
on the Relentless
around and do a
Traumas
couple things
so
there.
everybody can see.
It'll be awesome.
The people that went to space, how do we feel about that? What's going on with that?
So mira, somebody called it was a breakthrough for women.
Aren't there like women astronauts?
Dude, eso es lo que me dio coraje a mí. Let me tell you.
Already a thing.
Let me tell you, mira, we have celebrities.
Yeah.
Right? Taking a space. I don't know if you guys saw it on TikTok and everywhere. And the controversy is que it was fake, no? Guys, this is my thing, mira. They called it a big accomplishment for women.
Okay.
Now, that pissed me off because, like you said, there is astronaut women, bro,
Yeah.
that prepare themselves, that work hard. Not
Their
saying
life,
que-
pues, they
that was
worked
their
their
life.
entire
I'm not saying
life.
that this wasn't cool. This was cool, but that wasn't an accomplishment.
Yeah, because didn't they say, oh, you're now officially an astronaut because you went to space?
Nah.
To Katy Perry, obviously, because nobody apparently. Hey, do we know any of the other women that were in that spaceship?
Mira, we don't. No, well, Jeff, what was his name?
Bezos.
Bezos' wife? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Am I wrong for saying it pisses me off that they said it was an accomplishment for women, knowing perfectly well that there is actual accomplished women in this field?
Yeah.
Porque those are very successful women that they sent to
In
space.
their fields, right?
What did they do, guy? They just went up and down. So how is that an accomplishment?
Now, is it fake? Do we think it's fake? What do you think?
Mira, I don't think it's fake in the aspect of they actually launched something up there, but did they make it in space? They made it to that level where gravity hits, and then they came back, papas. They never made it out. That's
Yeah.
my theory.
My thing is, if you don't go out of your spaceship in a space suit,
Oh.
did you even space?
Did you walk around on the space?
If you don't take off your helmet
Station.
to smell the air in space, did you even space, dude? You know?
Yeah, because listen, I've watched a couple of the videos. I can't watch them all porque there's no point.
Okay.
Pero what was done? But that was my thing. We saw Katy Perry lose her mind.
Yeah.
She lost her mind. She had a little flower, or what was it? And she started singing. We all know that's what you do. Show us why you are an astronaut. I was like, why are you there?
Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna sing, do a whole concert. ¿Me entiendes? Don't do one song.
Dude, the
A
first
whole
concert in
it.
space would have been awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
That would have been an accomplishment.
Do that.
Do what you
First astronaut concert musician.
Oh, she would have blown up
That's
again.
crazy.
Then I would have been right here like, dude, fuck. She pulled that shit out of her butt, you know.
Do we like Katy Perry songs?
Katy Perry.
She was famous for a reason.
But she had, was it California Girls?
California girls
You know.
were unforgettable. Daisy
did that.
Dukes, bikinis on top.
Oh,
I mean, I don't really know that much, but you know.
Do we even know Katy Perry? She had great songs. She's
Yeah.
an American Idol.
What was she like? Wait, oh, you're saying she's a judge?
She's
Oh,
a
okay,
judge.
okay. I confused her with the other American Idol singer.
singer.
for some
Yeah,
reason.
she's a judge, and
Kelly Clarkson.
that's all right. Oh, Kelly Clarkson. Man,
Nah, let's not start with where we name women and then you start going, oh, pero. Let's not go down that rabbit hole right
Carrie
now.
Underwood también.
Oh,
Carrie
yeah,
Underwood?
Carrie Underwood
Yeah.
was also from American Idol. Good.
She's like a country singer, no?
Oh,
like
dude.
number one por allá. She's like one of the top.
Oh yeah. Pero,
I don't know if you know about country music, but what do you think, Carrie Underwood?
así mira. Size 13 in boots?
I don't know what that means. How does that equate to anything that we're talking about right now? And you know Karen Underwood? I don't know. Do I have a size 13 boot?
No,
Is there a snake in my boot?
Is there a snake?
Joe Woody looking at
Woody.
Mendigo Mexican Woody.
No, mendigo Mexican Woody. El trapo, Mason. El trapo.
I don't know what. I don't get it.
Porque limpio todo. The mission was, let's get likes on TikTok and Instagram.
For other channel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pues es que, guys, let's be honest nowadays, and it's your fault, viewers, porque
Viewers, how dare you?
you guys give in.
Watch this podcast. Don't be watching those videos.
Don't
Come
do
and watch
that,
this podcast.
Like,
Where
share,
if we get
subscribe.
enough likes on this video, how many? 1,000?
1,000.
1,000 likes, we go to space.
You give me 1,000 likes, next Expedition X.
You're gonna see a short of us in space flying around.
1,000
likes, baby.
Dude, a full episode. Hey, if
And we'll sing in space too.
If men walked in the moon years ago,
Yeah.
we will have a full episode in the moon.
Yeah.
Porque parecía como hospital. This is one big space for me.
That sounded like there was a leak in gas.
Es que with my broken tooth, I try to blow air and it's like whistling.
One giant step for mankind. Optimus Prime. For some reason, there was Optimus Prime.
No me digas que-
I sound like Optimus Prime sometimes.
So yeah,
Autobots.
I don't get it what they were doing. So maybe I'm just an ignorant.
I think it's just promoting
SpaceX.
Like,
Space travel.
pretty much like a roller coaster that you can go up,
Yeah.
see
yeah.
from height. and
Right.
then
Do
go
we
back
know how
down.
much it was?
I heard it was a 1.5 each.
Nah, million.
Yes. Something like that. Something like I heard.
O sea, you're telling me que
I didn't do any research.
You're telling me que we have people dying of hunger, pero you have 1 point something million just to go up and down.
That's a whole nother conversation. We can't have that conversation because there's a lot to go into that.
Yeah. Anyways, a great accomplishment.
But a great accomplishment for women history.
Women, don't forget about the railroad. Forget about
Railroad? The railroad?
Sí, pues, ¿cómo se llama? Harriet
Harriet Tubman?
Ajá. Porque
That's the Underground Railroad.
Sí, no,
though.
forget about that. Porque apparently.
Oh, he said railroad though.
Apparently, a couple celebrities going up to space. That's a women's accomplishment.
Yeah. They've accomplished more than anybody in history.
A ver, you wanted to make it a real accomplishment. You should have sent. What was
My
the
greatest accomplishment? Have you seen that
what?
video?
No. Oh yeah. what was that guy's name? Que became a woman.
Dang it, I can't remember.
And then he got Women of the Year.
De los Kardashians.
Yeah, the dad.
The dad.
A ver, Chloe is the girl, one of the, and then you got Kim.
Bruce
Jenner?
Bruce Jenner, and then became
Caitlyn Jenner.
Kaylin.
Yeah.
You wanted to make news. You should have thrown Kaylin in there,
That would have been big, bro.
and because that would have been Kaylin and Bruce. Well, that's crazy.
All right.
Pero yeah, that would have been,
Right.
it would have blown his mind.
That was a but I mean, great accomplishments. That's great. Again, 1,000
job,
likes.
dudes.
You'll see our podcast, the video there.
We'll be in the ship. I'll put the deleted footage of us in the ship interviewing these people.
And and just to finish this, I was catching up. Catch 'em. Wow.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Catching up for this week. Minecraft movie came out,
The Minecraft movie, dude. Is it true that they were doing that with the popcorn?
dude.
I wanted to take my son to the movies and do that, pero pues I wasn't able to. But he went with his mom's, and he was saying que it was a super good movie.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it. Dying to watch.
I'm dying to watch it too.
haven't had
Usually
time,
anything Jack Black, hey, let's be honest, pretty fire.
Yeah, but yeah, I heard that it's like the thing is, and I think this is where Hollywood gets it wrong, where it's the lore of the video game itself that makes the movie good, not because the story that how they wrote
Right,
it and all
right,
that, but
yeah.
because they always try to dude. I don't know if you remember the Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, the not animated, the actual one.
Yeah, the
where
live
came,
action Dragon Ball Evolution. I think it was called.
que we were all like, dude,
Oh, Dragon
do
Ball
it.
movie's gonna come out.
do it. Do
Came
it.
out. What was that?
Es que, dude, do it in that era. Do it with that style. Don't do, it in 1975.
Do it for why people like it. They like it because it's what it is, not because of what you're gonna
the
transform
planet
it
looks that way. Nada de, oh my God.
And I think that's what's killing with these video game movies. Por ejemplo, Mario and
La que hicieron de, ¿era Jumanji?
is Jumanji a video game?
It was a board game. I just remember.
No, but Jumanji was good though. I
Pero,
like that movie.
you know, they did the remake.
Yeah.
Pero they went to o sea, they did the board Jumanji thing.
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah.
try to.
They did a video game style. Because
Right.
remember, now it's a video game. It's not a board game
Oh
anymore.
yeah, the guy was in the. Oh,
Yeah.
por eso es que pegó.
So they brought it to the times, but still
To make sense.
with the original concept, right? Yeah, but the Mario movie, I feel like there's another movie that I can't. Sonic.
Sonic.
So all these movies, I don't think the story is like out
Right.
of this world.
Right.
But because you're capturing what the video game is about,
Yeah.
the essence of that video game, like Minecraft. Because that's what I heard. A lot of people were saying it's not like crazy good, like the story and all that stuff is good, but because they capture the essence of what makes Minecraft
Yeah,
good,
because my son
that's
said,
why it's a good movie.
you know, in Minecraft, you bring stones and stuff that you mine, and you build a sword, you build a thing. So my son said when they did that, that was super sick. Es como dices, they're actually implementing. No es como que, oh, this is how we make the access right here. No, they're actually doing it. Que,
Yeah, so they stay true to the video
Right.
game, which is I think where Hollywood misses a lot, where it's like they try to make the movie about something else, and it's like, dude, the only
Like-
reason we want to watch is because it's attached to the video game.
It's like the Snow White movie that they try to get away
They
from
try
the
to
original.
change the whole thing. I didn't even want to bring that one up because
Hey,
that was
next
wild.
time, next time, send her to space with Katy Perry, guy. What are you doing?
Yeah,
That was
Snow
ridiculous.
White in space. Let's do that version. We need that one.
Dude, Snow White, what are you doing, guys?
Yeah,
O sea, you have a great hit already.
already
Killer. When I saw it, I was like, I want to see it remake.
Well,
I wanted to see a remake. I wanted to see the same storyline, right? The same shit. Just a remake, dude. A nice updated one. Maybe a little bit funny with the dwarves, or what are they? Elves? Dwarves? No, they're dwarves. And then
Seven
they
dwarves,
put-
no?
and then they
I think they
did
call
this
it.
movie.
disappointing, man.
Uh,
Disappointing, and see, and that's how you know
Porque
that's
ahí es-
the perfect
Ahí
example.
pues, ajá, es lo que tú dijiste. In these ones, they keep the essence of the game. Keep the essence of the princess story.
That's the reason why people liked it.
Oh.
Understand that? That's why if you want to do a movie like the how they did it now, make another movie.
Hey, mira,
Make a
así-
new one.
así te la
It's about
pinto.
something else.
Así te la pinto. If I want to see,
Snow Light, call it something else. It's a different movie.
if I want to see
Snow and the women's rights. I don't know.
Oh,
something,
Snow Rights? That's crazy.
Woke
If I
Snow?
want to see that,
Woke Snow.
Woke Snow! If I want to see another girl
Yeah.
become independent, no need no guy, no none,
Yeah.
I'll just scroll through TikTok, bro.
Right.
I don't have to waste 2 hours in the movie theater.
Yeah.
But I want to see. I want to take my daughter so she can believe at 2 and 3 years old that she's gonna be a princess when she grows up. I don't want her to be like, oh, I know we already did that one the other episode. I don't want her to believe because she can just do. Dude, let her dream, papas. Let her dream. Even the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dwarves
because I
estaban
think
agüitados.
the one of the very popular thoughts nowadays. Oh, you're a woman, you're empowered. Whatever. But hey, not all women want that. Some women do still want to be a princess. You know what I mean? They still
Hey,
want to be treated
or-
like a princess.
Hey, or wait for her to be a woman. Let her be a kid right now. Let her enjoy. Let her imagination fly.
Do you think like a lot of these movies have like messages that are more for like adults than kids, even though the movie's like supposed to be for adults?
Yeah,
I mean
dude,
for kids. Sorry.
because mira, this kind of happened to me before, where I was watching a movie, and I kind of didn't get most of it when I was young.
Yeah.
But then when I watch it again as an adult, and I'm like, no, pues
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
and a Disney thing like this too. Hey, como dijiste, make a new princess from a modern women, call it, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, because we have for example, Brave. It's a great
Oh, that was a
example
good
of
one.
one where
Yeah.
they made a new movie, and it was about the girl
Yeah.
and doing her thing. No príncipe that came
Right.
and it saved her or whatever. And it was a great movie. Brave is an amazing
I
movie.
loved it.
So you can do it. It is possible.
Yeah.
But don't try to remake movies that were already, stone.
Especially
in-
when they hit that big, pues. Es que Snow White is a big thing, and then you try to say, o sea, how many? And don't forget this: the real Snow White fans, they're older people. They're not into all this big woke movement shenanigans right now. They're into like, no, pues keep it beautiful, keep it simple. Y luego you do this remake. Pero the thing is, not even the new generation liked it.
Yeah.
Not even, because even they were like, okay, hold on. I like to dream sometimes. And if I want to worry about empowering myself, I already have my real life to worry about. It's crazy.
So, a question for everybody here. Because we kind of mentioned Minecraft video game movies. What video game would you love to see as a movie?
Dude, honestly, and I've been thinking about this for a long time. I don't know if they have or haven't. Mega Man.
Mega Man, dude, that'd be sick. Huh?
Dude, I think it would
Like
be
a
so
live action
sick.
Mega Man? Damn, that'd be sick. Yeah. I have two, which Mega Man, by the way, awesome. Forget that. I would love to see, and I've heard of it already, people talk about it, Super Smash Bros. Like, where they do, like, kind of the Avengers, where it's like a multiverse.
Oh, yeah.
But like Nintendo characters, Pokemon y todo eso, that'd be amazing.
That would be
That would
crazy.
be wild.
That would be pretty crazy.
I would prefer it animated, though. I don't like the live action.
Right.
I prefer an animated version of that.
Because there's too many creatures.
Yeah, and it's so limited. Sometimes live action looks a little wonky.
Porque you could do a Link.
Yeah,
The Link,
Zelda.
a Zelda, you
Right.
can do one porque son characters que pueden,
Yeah.
que se miraría bien.
It'll look cool.
Live.
It wouldn't look
Pero
weird.
ya, como, that's why I didn't like Pokemon. Because yeah, when I saw Pikachu and stuff,
The Super Mario movie back in the days, that was wild. Live action one. And another one, dude, Star Fox. I don't know if the Star Fox still very popular or not, but Star Fox movie would be insane because of the jets and all that. They get to fly.
it would be a
that'd
great
awesome.
movie. It would be a great movie.
Those would be two amazing.
That could be 3D también. That'd be sick, dude. Get a lot of money. Well, think about it, Hollywood. We won't charge you for our ideas.
Yeah,
But
we do want
a little cut.
royalties or what do they
Sí,
call it?
pues a little cut ahí, you know.
I'll voice
couple hundred
Star Fox here.
couple 100,000 a month.
Star Fox here. Yeah, that's more of a Star Fox. Porque the other one was Star Fox. That's like, bigote. Star Fox with a bigote.
With
Yeah, Star Fox here. That sounds more
Con
like...
los whiskers todavía
Nah, because
largos.
I'm a voice actor, dude.
Dude, I
I'm a
hope
voice
you
actor.
get hired for
Give me,
something.
describe me a character, and I'll do the voice for them.
Okay, listen to this character, okay?
Give it to me.
And it's a character that can't really talk, pero makes noise, kind of like Pokemon. You know
Okay.
what Pokemon? Squirtle, así.
Right.
It's a real life character because it's a mixture between I want to say like a dragon
Okay.
and a lion mixture
Okay.
called Dragon Lioness.
Perfect.
Oh, let's go!
That's,
Let's
You say he couldn't talk
Yeah, he couldn't
that
talk.
well, so... And it's like
Así.
trying to say his name?
See. Oh, fire.
Voice actor,
no,
baby.
Yeah. No, hired and
Don't use that.
rehired, dude.
Don't copyright that.
Yeah, copyrited for sure.
Everybody here at the studio liked it, so...
No,
I'm
it's
guessing...
coming up.
I'm
Dragon
a good
Lion.
voice actor, what can I say?
No, what a great one. I was trying to think of something super hard.
Yeah.
And I figured.
No, you thought about the worst character of all time. I was at every single word coming out of every trait that you were mentioning. Dragon, lion, dragon, lion.
I was
Not
like-
creative at all.
No,
Zero
es que
creativity.
dije, how-
Couldn't talk. Talks like a Pokemon. Oh, it was the worst character I've ever
Pero
heard
I
of.
wanted them to see
Yeah.
que they're.
No
bring
matter.
it.
No
Sí,
matter
o
what.
sea, I was like, I know that if I say a guy that is Italian and he says he sells pizza, but he sells super pizza, and that
I said,
obviously-
super pizza. I mean, I would have nailed it.
O sea, obviously.
Será super pizza.
Pero they would have said, nah, pues I could have done that.
Yeah.
Pero ahorita, when they were like, oh, it's not gonna work.
It's impossible to come up with a voice for that character.
Hey, you're welcome, people. Canceled immediately.
Well, the
I
good stuff, man.
know.
Catching up with the week, catching up with all the trends. Comment if there's anything you guys again want us to talk about, anything you want to include. Oh, because we have another zodiac sign.
Dun, dun,
Spin the.
The
Give me a wheel of zodiacs right here. I'm gonna spin it. Here we go.
Boom, boom, boom. This is your zodiac. This is your zodiac. This is your zodiac.
Let me spin it again without Javier's
singing.
I just kidding. So as you can see, it landed right on Gemini, right?
Gemini.
So there's somebody in the studio who's a Gemini.
We promised and we delivered.
We delivered, baby.
You have something, and I put my hand over you, and I delivered you. Delivered you.
Rewind that and repeat that because I didn't even understand what that. Let me watch it.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more.
My God.
Goodness gracious. Gemini, dude. So if I am a Pisces, and no one remembers what you were.
Literally, o sea, oh my God.
No one
It's
remembers.
hilarious how Oh, you remember it so well. Ah! You remember it so well.
Last time, lasers came out of your eyes and burned the side of the studio over here. It was super expensive to
Because why? Best sign, baby.
one of the.
Because
craziest.
and you know what's hilarious? I know for a fact you go to the bar and you're telling people that you're a Leo like me.
No.
Because you know you don't want to tell them you're a Pisces.
No, apparently a Pisces is like women
Is
are
it a
attracted-
Pisces or a Paisa? Because I mean, either one of those is gonna
No
fit
me
right
digas
there
que,
for
no
you.
me digas que if you're Mexican, you're
You're a Paisa.
You're a Paisa. I am a Paisa when I go to the baile. Pero when I'm
I thought you were a
regularly
country
as-
boy. So you're not a country boy?
I am from
Ah,
full country, American made.
Jesus.
American
You're like
made.
everything in America. Saying it's American made, but with the tag is it's from China.
So you can purchase me in America, but I came from Mexico.
Yeah, you look at your tag and it says made
Made
in
in
Mexico.
Mexico. Bueno, pues que like all great products sold in America, made in Mexico. Bueno, hey, correct me if I'm wrong.
But who's the Gemini?
We have a Gemini in the studio, guys. As you have heard his beautiful voice in the background, that might have put you to sleep, or it just might have turned you on. I don't know.
little
Our
bit of both.
producer.
Our
Aaron.
producer, Aaron.
This is our producer, Aaron.
Aaron, but with only one A.
Yeah, Aaron, but with one A. And
Oh, I just said
that.
I literally just said that. I just said that. I just said that. O sea, I didn't even finish saying it when you were already saying it again.
Es que, como you sound like me, I think I'm thinking it. Pero, yeah, I'm like, am I thinking that? Should I say it? Pero no, I'm hearing you say it. If it makes any sense.
Gemini, papa.
Gemini.
Wow. Do we
Gemini the
think-
singer?
Gemini.
Dang, let's go. Okay, so Gemini, do you remember what the sign looks like?
The sign is showing me two guys kissing. I wish I was kidding. Jeez Louise, papa. Is that what it is or no?
No, that's what it is.
Am I seeing something right?
Pero-
Let me look it up again because
Mira,
that can't be it. It
It
can't
is
be
what it is, pero it's okay porque son Greeks.
it. Ah, sí, cierto.
So as long as you're
It was
Greeks-
allowed.
Sí, it was allowed. It was allowed.
Let me make sure because that's wild.
That's
Two guys
insane,
kissing
dude.
is crazy. I mean, makes a lot of sense. Don't get me wrong.
A Gemini, bro.
Gemini.
Boom, ponle aquí su sign para que mire la gente porque then they think we're making things up.
Dude, it's okay. Wait, is it two men or two ladies?
Oh, it just got really interesting.
I mean, either way.
Sign
you
me
know.
up for two of those.
Dude, I can't. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's two. I guess it's
It's-
like twins or what? What is
It's
it?
see,
What do we
Gemini. Yeah, Gemini is
It's like
is,
two ladies holding each other, embracing or something.
yeah,
That's crazy.
empowering, pues empowering.
So it's women. Women.
It's for
It's
women,
women rights.
100%.
Gemini it fights for women rights. I like it.
A Gemini, according to, it's gentle, bro.
Oh man, it's good. I bet strengths. Should we go? Yeah. Strengths. Gentle.
Gentle, bro.
Well, that's
Clumsy.
affectionate. Apparently, they're also strippers. Affectionate, curious George.
Curious George, dude. So if you're a Gemini and your name is George, that's why, because you're curious.
Ability to learn quickly and exchange ideas.
Oh,
Perro.
no me digas que te vas a hacer.
Are we sure Aaron's a Gemini?
For, June 20th? I think it's September 20th to June
Oh,
20th.
he literally is the cutoff date. It stops at June 20.
Dang. Oh, apenitas. Que es que hubiera seguido.
Oh, wait, was your birthday?
Yeah, June 20.
Damn, it's like you're literally the last.
Apenitas alcanzó a ser un Gemini.
That sucks, bro.
Dude.
Elements? What's the element?
Wind.
What's that? Pedos.
Sí, pues. Me consta.
Now we know why.
Have you ever wondered what's all that noise? It's a Gemini.
It's the Gemini being a Gemini.
Comment if you are a Gemini and do you fart a lot? That might have to
Weakness, nervous, inconsistent, and indecisive. Right on the
Nailed
ball. That
it.
nailed it. Pa. Gemini dislikes being
¿Cómo que-
confined and repetition and routine.
¿Cómo confine? ¿Qué es confine? Oh, con razón cuando entré el otro día así lo tenían en el sillón.
Being stuck, no, como quien dice.
Being stuck, pues being yeah,
Dang, confine.
being confined. That's so apparently
One time
just
I was in-
sadness.
I was-
Apparently Gemini stands for sadness.
Aguitado. Ay, shit.
Weekly advice because Gemini likes music, books,
Oh.
magazines, chats with nearly anyone, short trips around the town. So none of these apply to our
None of
brother.
that, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Which is why he was at the Empress, the last day to be a
yeah,
Gemini.
he almost was not a Gemini.
So he got all the other part.
He got all the
which
bad
is-
things.
See, which is
None of the good things.
Likes to cuddle, tell him what to do, can't stand up for himself. You know, all those things that you read, no?
Sí, sí, all the weak things.
Pero
Super
he,
weak.
como he was at the end, he didn't get the
Farts a lot.
wind, bro.
Win.
Element of wind.
Element of wind.
The last airbender, le dicen.
Ah,
Oh,
the last Aaron.
Airbender.
But Aaron said definitely recommend watching Solo Leveling, which I back it up because Solo Leveling is amazing. It's a very fun watch. I don't know if the story is that rich, but it's a very fun watch. It definitely is. It gets
Definitely,
good.
if you're thinking like, me acabo de comprar unas papitas. There was lemon and tapatio at my house. I have a ice cold Coca-Cola, and I want to sit down and watch something and enjoy.
Something fun, something cool.
Ooh,
Let's
okay,
watch
I'm gonna
it.
do that. I've been having a stressful week. So.
Watch Solo Leveling. Well, again, congrats to Jay for having our new baby family, a new member to the family.
A new member, man. That's
Thank
what I
God,
do.
of course,
Yeah,
first and
thank you, God.
foremost.
100%.
For because there was a little bit complications.
Yeah, complications
We're not
with
gonna
the
go
mother.
too
no?
deep into it,
Right.
but everybody's okay.
Yeah, God is good at the end of the days. Everyone, believers or non-believers, but if you believe, join me and let's thank God for my daughter. Obviously beautiful, healthy.
Well, dude,
pero the mother
that,
too.
Fíjate that I was thinking about it this morning on my drive to getting coffee.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I feel like so in our lives right now, because obviously we're all family.
Right.
For example, Jay having a baby.
Yeah.
Our youngest brother getting engaged
married.
and about to get married. But then we have the other side where there has been a couple of, we've lost some people in our family,
Right.
very close people, very important to our lives.
Yeah.
So
Life-changing.
it's wild how life works. We at one end we're receiving life, new life is coming
Right.
through. People are putting their lives together, and then at the other end we're losing.
losing
you
some
know,
members.
people are leaving us.
Yeah.
So it's that thought came to me, and it made me appreciate. It reminded me appreciate what's there, live at that moment. Sometimes, that YOLO, right? It's all
Right.
now.
Sometimes throw
It's
it
all,
out.
but it used to be cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it. YOLO, right? You only live once. That sometimes applies to be present.
Yeah.
You know? We like to think about the future all the time. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, I need more money. I need the. Sometimes we also need to live in the present and just
Yeah.
enjoy life where it is because it always changes.
Yeah, because our style of being, me and you, Aaron, our family in general, we are like me. I'm very even though you see me talking a lot and stuff, but when it comes to like, for example, my daughter was born,
Yeah.
and normally I don't. There you go. Normally I don't hold my daughter or my newborn kids because I'm like, dude, check them first, guy. Make sure everything is well, get them cleaned up, and then. But this time I said, bueno, okay, God gave me one more chance to experience this. Let me try to be a little bit more involved. But again, too, and the mother is doing okay now, pero sí se las miró duras. I was scared for her, pero with prayer and faith in God, she pulled through, and I'm super thankful with God for that too.
Absolutely, man. Awesome.
Yeah, great news.
So, well, we've been already doing the podcast for what now, like an hour already,
I
and
think we've been in
we
for
haven't
a
even
while.
gotten to the topic, which today's
Ta-ta-ta
topic is interesting. We hope you guys like it. Again, people, please, if there's any topics, if there's
forget.
anything you want two crazy losers to talk about,
Guys, remember, we come from a place of trauma, guys. And I want to share with you your questions that you might have or topics because I know sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. And I start looking it up and some people's comments, I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of how I think I would go about it. Hey, here we are.
So today's topic.
Right.
Drum roll.
First, everything.
Oh, first time everything. Wait,
First everything.
First
everything.
everything.
So, in the beginning.
First encounters. My first encounters.
Dang, that was an actual website. Was this an actual IP you can... A party
don't look it up.
line. First
Was it?
encounters.
On the
yeah.
phone? Okay.
On the phone. Dude, party lines, amazing. Bring them back.
Bring them back,
Bring
dude.
them back, dude. It was great. You know, you would talk to someone on the phone. A whole bunch of people on the line at the same time trying to get a number or something. You would go meet this person. I think that was our first catfishes, and we didn't even realize that was catfish.
Oh, 100%.
How do you look that like though? You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I see. Yeah, you know, I'm a girl. I got I got long legs, great breasts, and you're like, wow, this girl sounds hot. Dude.
One of the hottest girls I've ever seen. Always yelling, dame tu número, morra, morra, dame tu número. That was crazy.
Dame tu número. What was that for?
So when you get in there, you get a couple, everyone's
Explain it to us
talking.
because I'm not old enough to. I never did that.
All right, so there was this things on the phone, right? We didn't have internet. There was no party. There was no chats. There was no applications. No, nada que swipe right or left. Nada de eso. You would just dial a number called party lines. Everyone, bling, ding, everyone would come in on the phone. And everyone's talking. Hey, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué es? Every now and then they'll be like, hi, my name is Jessica, or some girl, no? Everybody's like, what's up, girl? What's up? Hey, hold on, homie, hold on. Shh, hey, everyone. Sometimes you would be quiet because you want to know. Pero there was always that one guy that, hey, dame tu número, morra, morra, dame tu número, morra, 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 dame tu número, like that, bro. Until the morra's like, okay, fine, 602.
Okay, fine. 602-999
Así.
9999.
Así, bro. Así.
It's that fake number.
Pero
Fake
crazy
number.
part is, we actually did go see a couple of girls from there.
Wow.
Because at first I was like, you just get in there, you just have fun, you just talk shit to everyone. Sometimes you talk to a girl for a little bit, pero no real connections. But what would happen is sometimes they'll be like, hey, Jay. And you're like, yeah, what's up? Because everyone's talking, like I said. Take my number. And then you try to take the number down. You call them up, and it's actual girl. You get to talk to them. Where do you live? Oh, I live right here on Delmar Apartment.
I'm outside.
I see. No way.
Me too.
The ones over here on McDowell or whatever. I don't even remember where Delmar is anymore. Yeah. Oh, I live by Estrella Middle School. Wait. We live close by. So you can meet up. Or, they would give you the address. We get a couple of your buddies. You drive over there. 90% of the time, it was, and yeah, no wonder they're in that line.
What do you mean?
90% of the time, let's just say...
Can you give us more details?
Let's just say Princess Fiona. Mm-hmm. They hadn't saved her from the
yeah,
spell.
She's pretty cute.
They hadn't saved her from the spell.
What do you mean?
The spell.
So what she look
You know how she had a spell? She looked like an ogre. No, she didn't look like an ogre. She was an ogre. At night.
What was going to meet the women like going to Paquimeo? Okay?
¿Cómo?
Tortas, había unas tortitas. Como tortas Paquimeo.
Sí, but es que back in the days, tortas weren't as popular as they are now. Ahorita yo me como unas 2 de jamón.
Ala.
¿Me entiendes? Una tortita de asado oliendo a cebollita.
That's crazy.
¿Quiere su torta con chile toreado? Nah, sin chile.
Dude, the fact that you said me como una, o sea, not one, a couple.
Dos tortitas, pa. 2 tortitas en una noche, pa. You get yourself a shot of... Oh, did you see that Mark Norman has, with his buddy, I can't remember his name, they have a new whiskey?
Oh, no.
Yeah, shit, I wrote it down, too, so I can mention it here. I want to buy it one day so we can do a little test.
Maybe we could do that. Have a couple of celebrity whiskeys. See who's is better.
Ooh, that would
Whiskey
be nice.
liquors. Because I'm sure, is there enough whiskeys, you think? from
Oh,
celebrities?
yeah. But you
Both
got
whiskeys and
you got
liquors?
McGregor's. You got ahorita, pues... Yeah, there should be
The
enough.
Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock.
The Rock. Is there anything The Rock doesn't sell?
Dude.
Dude, I heard that he was selling hair products. Hey,
And
I don't know if you've seen this guy lately.
And it's doing good.
No, at one of the top.
Selling things. This guy, es que he was getting ready for his Homer Simpson role.
Yeah, who do you think sells more, The Rock or Shaq?
Dang.
Because they advertise
Everything,
from
dude.
pizza.
Shaq went... I think Shaq is a
shoes.
better commercial actor than he was a basketball player. At this point, no, because he's in every commercial, but...
Dude, he's in
Hey,
every commercial.
you play basketball.
There's
guy.
nothing this guy's a business.
No, he's a business.
There's
Hey,
nothing
Shaq,
this man doesn't sell.
businessman, 100%, dude. And he's funny, too.
He's funny. And he seems like a really good dude. to be
Yeah,
honest.
he's in, ¿cómo se dice la palabra? Genuine?
Genuine.
Genuine? Yeah, he does, dude. He really does.
Genuine.
And
Is
I like...
Genuine, that guy that sang the Tong 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 song? or no?
Sí. Dun, 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 dun. And there's another one.
Genuine,
That,
no?
genuine.
Okay.
Genuine. There's another one that I super... Bueno, who cares? I like it a lot better.
It's because it takes you back to those days.
See, the days of
Tong 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 Tong.
puppy love. The days of just being a dog out there, you know?
Which brings us back to our topic, our firsts.
Our first everything, papa.
Our first everything, which of course we want to give the people what they want. They want to know
Mira,
the granary,
usually
the
I...
cochino.
Ay, cochinos. Es lo que te iba a decir.
They
Why-
want to know the secrets,
Why do you guys have
the
to know this?
recipes.
Oh.
They want to know what makes you you.
Mira, some people say...
They
why-
want to... That's all I have
Some,
to
some-
say. I couldn't come up with anything else.
some people say, why are you the way you are? Right now,
Right.
you will find out.
You're about to find out the thing. Frank, what can I remember? Spice, everything nice.
See, sugar and
Sugar.
spice and
Right.
everything nice.
You know what I mean? You're about to find out the ingredients that makes. Well,
Powerpuff
I always have to do the effects.
Pues es que
Why can't we
that's,
just add these sound effects instead?
that's all I do. Y luego que no lo haga.
What was the last one? Chemical X.
Chemical X.
No, Chemical X was the extra spice ahí.
X chromosome. Pues.
No. As long as it's not missing it.
Okay, let's come up with the ingredients. So 3 ingredients.
3 ingredients.
And I have the last one, so I already know what the last one is.
Okay.
And you're probably gonna. It's because you're gonna say what it is. So, dreams.
Full of dreams.
Full dreamer. That's definitely one.
Ese es uno.
Passionate, you think?
Passionate.
Or do we lack a little bit of passion?
Es que I think there's a difference between being romantic,
Okay.
pero being passionate. And I think we're passionate.
So a little bit of that.
Sí.
And a little bit of
Pasión.
that. What was the
Pasión.
first thing I said? I already forgot.
Dreamer,
Dreamer.
dreamer.
And then what else? What's the last ingredient that you would put into our what makes us us?
Uh,
Before the ultimate last one.
I don't know if the word is comedian or funny.
Okay, I like that. So comedy or
Comedy?
funniness
Comedy.
or whatever. Because not only
Comedy.
do we want to be funny, but we used to watch everything funny.
See.
We love everything funny.
Right, so-
Comedians, movies,
Right.
anything.
We try to be funny. I don't know if we are or not, but we try.
But we
love
definitely,
it. Pero,
we love trying.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We
100%.
loved. We're very, dude. When you said passion, I was like, are we passionate? But we are passionate about comedy.
Dude,
That's one thing that we
comedy-
definitely are passionate about. We
Damn.
love
we
everything.
love
when it
to
comes
hear
comedy.
it, see it, be a part of it, try it.
Dude,
like I
well-
said, right now I'm trying to write some of my jokes so I can do a minute,
minute.
somewhere in.
We'll
in,
bring that to you guys, by the way.
Yeah, we'll
show
do that. And
Dude,
and
when we
I'm-
went to watch Chris D'Elia after COVID,
Yeah.
post-COVID, and it was like one of the
Highlights.
greatest things of all time. in
Highlights
our
of my life.
And then the last part, the Chemical X,
Chemical X.
right? I break it. It's right here. I
bring
break
it out?
and it falls in the trauma.
Trauma.
I already knew it. And that, here we are, the Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff trauma, guys. Come on, Powerpuff, relentless puffs.
Relentless Puffs, I like it.
Super traumatized. No, eventually we'll get help. If you guys support us
I think
enough.
our therapy is comedy, though.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It really is, dude. Because
That's
then-
why that's why a lot of comedians, they'll be like, oh, we love making people laugh. And this is the way that they help people, with their therapy of their comedy.
Right.
Bringing
It
you
helps
that.
them also heal a little bit there.
Yeah, dude. Which is what we hope one day we can do for the people as
Yeah,
well.
hopefully one day. Hopefully our material works and it makes you guys laugh, and that's our ultimate goal at the end of the day. And then to bring a little bit of sense. Yeah, we talk a lot out of our butts a lot, but sometimes we mean it.
Yeah, we share our experiences, obviously to be funny, first of all,
Right.
because that's our
Main
main goal. But also, maybe it'll help somebody. Maybe somebody's
Hopefully,
gonna go through something similar or has gone through something similar, and hearing your
Don't know how to go
experiences,
about
they'll be
it,
like,
but-
oh, hey, yeah, I never thought about it that way. Now I'm gonna.
Which brings me back one more time. First experience.
First time.
First time experience. So first time, dude. Let's como dijiste. The water is hot, right? It's warm. There's 3 girls already in there. Let me just jump in there 100%, right? I didn't bring my swimming trunks, and I wasn't wearing underwear.
You didn't.
pero you
Are
can't
those
get in there with your jeans.
because I heard you said Trump? So are those the swimming trunks with the Trump
See, and Make America Great Again on the back.
swimming trunks? I love it. I
Eh,
love those.
You know what I mean? Pero yeah, so dude, first time everything. So mira, I would like to start right here so that we can
Escalated.
give it to you.
Dude, let me tell you, I'm gonna go into a little story right now. Let me get the book from the shelf.
Como el de Harry Potter.
The fairy tale stories. Chapter 1. Let me go to this fairy
Chapter
tale story.
1.
So, dude, I so mad. What age should I have been? I have to have been like 8 or 9, maybe. So a kid.
Right.
I think that's still a kid, right? 8 or 9, you're still a pretty young kid.
Yeah.
And we were at a wedding. I'm pretty sure it's my cousin's wedding.
Okay.
I was one of the kids that held.
Oh, one
I
of the
had
pillows.
to hold the. What do they call it?
The lazos?
the tren, el tren, pues, pero I don't know.
Oh,
what it's called in
the
English.
tail, the dress, the tail dress, the
There it
velo,
is.
the veil. I don't know.
That's crazy. It's like, you don't know what you're saying. You're
Oh,
just saying.
That was hard.
The ass. Oh, the ass piece.
How come I didn't get to hold the ass? So the dress
train,
comes
the
down.
Train, yeah, the dress train.
Okay.
Whatever you call that.
You were a conductor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had to hold it right like a, yeah, to make
Venga.
sure that the lady kept
Venga.
it. Because if you get cold feet, no, keep going forward. And it was me. And so that was my job. And but as we've made it known many times, and I will always express it, I was a moron as a kid. So if I was 9, in my head I was probably 4.
See, in reality, the mentality of a 4-year-old, a 4-year-old with problems.
See, this is a 4-year-old with the mentality of a 2-year-old.
Double the
O
problems.
sea, manicando. This guy was
Es
having
que I know some of you thought, pues, ¿por qué no decir the mentality of a 2-year-old? Nah, that's not enough problems, guys.
You don't understand. I have to say that I was the mentality of a 4-year-old with the thinking capabilities of a 2-year-old. That's the only way that it makes sense.
At 9. At 9 years old.
In reality, I was really 9. That was my actual age. So I was this kid at this wedding, my cousin's wedding. Y pues doing kid stuff, you know?
Sí, pues sí.
Picking your nose,
What else you
whatever,
gonna do?
eating, trying to eat whatever you can find, drinking a lot of soda, playing around, playing
one
tag.
of the sides of your shirt from the tuxedo, because they had you already in nice.
Right.
Pero ya cuando you're about to walk, one of the sides is undone.
When it's time to come out of the wedding, yeah, todos peinados.
Sí.
You know, your hair's everywhere.
You ate something and it's
sauce and you're
unmanchado.
white because you're wearing a white shirt.
Sí.
Obviously, there's sauce on it.
Yeah.
Didn't eat that morning. So where did this spaghetti sauce come from?
Somebody came in like, you're missing something.
Ketchup or whatever.
There it
you know,
is.
It's always red for
Yeah.
some reason because it has to be the most visible.
See, but when you're grown, people, lipstick. Nah. It's part of the same science.
And that's if we think about it, that's probably why. Because a lot of women, even nowadays, when you say hi or somebody and you're wearing like a suit,
Yeah.
and then the full face,
Oh, dude. I've had a full face.
it's just
Eye and everything.
their mouth, their nose, their eyes, their eyelashes got stuck. So you have the eyelashes still there.
It blinks. Damn.
Eyebrows. Yeah, the girl comes off and no makeup on her face. She's just like, and everything is just on your suit.
Y luego le dices, I think you might need a mint.
And then you go, here you go.
Here's your face back.
Ah,
Face back.
I was this dumb little kid. So yeah, that way you paint the picture that I was
Okay, a moron.
Pointless. No idea what's going on in life.
Oh,
no idea what
clueless,
life
clueless.
is.
Right.
Yeah, clueless. No idea what life is. I'm just an organism floating in a rock
Sí,
in
o
the
sea,
middle of an eternally expanding universe.
They diagnosed, pero with no treatment.
Well, I didn't say that. So that's my job. So I'm just chilling, just being a kid, playing around, whatever. And then at one point, I don't remember exactly when, if it was before, after the I do's, but I catch a little glimpse of a little light.
Oh my God. Esa lucecita.
You know, in the corner. You know how you can, right? What do they call the peripheral vision, right? Peripheral. I was like,
Pero qué es esto?
what did I just
Pero qué está
witness?
pasando?
What did I just see? Right? And so I go
An
looking.
angel,
I
an
need
angel.
to find this light, this image that I just saw. Because being this dumb kid, I don't understand what I just
No,
saw.
shiny.
Shiny.
Oh, shiny.
Oh, that's a light. It's calling me, right? It's the light that's calling me. So I need to go explore.
Obviously, what else are you gonna
Climbing the chairs, going through under tables, you know?
do? Yeah.
Fighting the kids that are trying, no, espérate, que tag you're it, whatever. And
sí.
you're like, I have a mission.
Tag
Get out of
it,
my
not
way.
right now. Not right now.
Yeah.
Tag it, not right now, papas.
Yeah. Y I run, and I finally get there. Todo sudado, yeah, like,
Sí, no? Scraped, se te rompió el
scraped,
saco.
yeah, cut up, bleeding.
Got
One arm kind of broken, you know, and you're like,
sí, no. With the arrow still stuck to your leg.
your shirt, you took it off and you tied it on your forehead.
hairs, porque hairy chest.
Hair, yes, or a fact. A tan from being in the sun for so long.
No me digas que had a tan on.
Skinny porque you haven't ate well.
Sí,
And,
no, but got into some shit while you were going there.
dude, so I finally get there. I finally see the light. So I look.
Los, no me digas que the stars aligned.
This little girl, bro. Una muchachita, una Una little girl. ¿Me entiendes? Que I'm 9, right? So
Sí, no, it counts. You,
this little girl's like,
perspective
what,
from a 9-year-old.
5 or whatever?
Damn.
A light shining from her.
¿No me digas que dijiste María?
A porcelain doll.
Ah, perro.
Beautiful hair done, right? A beautiful dress. Clean, right? Because I'm all messy. I'm destroyed.
Sí, no,
I've been in the jungle for the past 2 years.
No, de hecho dijeron, alguien quite a este niño, échalo para afuera.
Sí, o sea, este vagabundo,
Oh.
sáquenlo. So I'm destroyed. One eye missing.
Sí, 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 sí. Smelling like...
Looking like I came from The Walking Dead, right? Survived the zombie apocalypse. De hecho, one of my bit
See?
But I
One
was
of the
rec-
kids bit you.
from one of the kids. It
Horrible
is-
breath.
And this beautiful little girl, like an angel.
An angel of a heaven.
And I remember floating in space, bro.
Como
Sí.
las muchachas ahora en su
Como las muchachas en el espacio. And that,
SpaceX.
what a wonderful, like Katy Perry was
No
singing.
me digas que Katy Perry was there singing.
So I was just floating, just this little girl, me and her, you know what I mean? Just
Sí.
us in space.
Floating
Ella ni cuenta conmigo. Ella not even looking my way.
Como La La Land when they're in the.
I don't. Some
observatory.
people say that like La La Land.
No me digas
Así como dijo Larry.
que you told this story before and then La La Land came
Our,
out 2
li-
weeks later.
our lives, you know what I mean? It's me dating all these other girls, pero luego I end up going through my head.
Oh my God.
We end up in the
dating a whole bunch of
our future-
girls.
Well,
Bueno. It's what they say.
it's just us así in space, bro.
No me digas que...
Nobody else, right? And
Me
at
imagino una canción, una Asian romantic song así. Porque era
No,
como...
that wasn't-
No, that didn't
Nope,
happen.
not
I don't know
even
why that's how I pictured it.
well, I think you have an Asian fetish. I'm not gonna lie because you've been mentioning it a lot. So let's look into that.
Al rato.
But at that age, because I'm a kid with
Yeah,
a
no,
4-year-old
100%.
right mentality that thinks like a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna understand what I'm seeing? Like what I'm not thinking. Oh, it's because mira, estoy bien enamorado.
No, perfect nose.
I'm not nothing. All I know is that this being,
Has projected.
it
It's sparked.
what's it called?
Es que de,
When you're like magnet and pulls
pulled.
you.
Yeah.
I'm right. I'm being pulled in.
Oh, qué feo, ¿eh? O sea, yo hubiera corrido.
I'm
Man,
being
you see
pulled
this
in.
coming to you. God damn.
I look like a pollo with no feathers.
En la,
No feathers on
¿Cuál fue
the-
la película? ¿Raining Tacos? No, Raining Meatballs.
Raining tacos is insane, and I want to watch
I'm
it.
hungry.
I want to watch that one.
I'm so hungry.
The Mexican version of Raining with a chance of meatballs.
Raining Tacos. Y cayendo
Raining
pastor,
Tacos.
asada.
I don't even know what's going on right now. Like that, you're high or something. What are you talking about?
Starving, dude.
You went somewhere else with it. Pues, not until I was older because this is what happened, right?
Right.
I didn't talk to this little girl because obviously I'm not talking to her. I'm just scared. I'm a coward. Right?
A real cow.
So I didn't go and be like, hey, by the way, I don't know who you are, but I need to know you, right?
Sí.
No. I said, well, that was awesome. And I left.
Sí, no, and I bet you que te fuiste pensando.
Pero
"Hey,
did I ask me if I would think about it all the time?
Oh, that's beautiful. dude.
¿Entiendes? Because
That's
I was like,
beautiful.
man, this little girl. O sea, como te digo, for the longest time, I didn't understand that it was a feeling of kind
I
of
like
that
someone,
crush.
yeah.
¿Me entiendes? I didn't know that. I just thought, hey, I remember
What
seeing
did I
that little girl.
see? What did I see?
And until I got older, right, at the age you start having those feelings for
Yeah.
girls, that I realized, oh, it's a crush. I had a crush for that little girl, pero it had nothing to do with like, ¿cómo se puede decir?
Sí, pues, porque a veces tú miras.
I want to kiss her, I want to grab
Sí.
her, and no, it was just like pure. It's
Sí.
the best way I can
It was an
describe it. 'Cause it was like a
actual-
child crush,
Sí, no, I get it, dude.
and
Yeah.
that's my current girlfriend, when she was
No
when she was young.
way.
But I didn't know that for the longest time
Okay.
until probably in my teens.
Then you knew who they were. and
Then
you're like,
I
"Wait, you
realized
guys
that
were there?"
I realized that the world is extremely small.
Yeah.
And everybody in my world is connected, and we know them, and they're
Yeah.
around. And of course, that little girl, I knew her.
Wow.
I just didn't know it was her.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. And we're currently going out.
And now you realize que pues sí era fool. You were foolish.
It was just trauma. It was trauma that hit me all at once. Although.
You realize que you were just a sad little boy with problems at the early age of 9.
I realized that because my girlfriend is so white that it was just the light
reflecting
reflecting
off
off of her skin. Yeah, but that was my first crush. My first
And
crush.
somebody said, "How did you recognize her?" And somebody said, "Because she's still the same size."
Yeah. Got him.
Dudunks.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. No, oh, but that's a great story.
Yeah.
I'll say years later.
Years. Years.
Years
We're
later.
not talking
oh,
about
women
1, 2,
after
3, 4.
women,
We're talking about at least 10 years.
Women
before-
after women, life after life. Dude, no, pues, eso es romantic.
romantic.
Somebody write a book, dude. Somebody do it.
And I took it down. You saw me take down the book.
See?
I
I want to
said
watch
it.
the movie.
I said it.
want to watch the movie. Sam, the actor, obviously.
Sam, the actor, we need him.
This girl cannot act porque it's not her thing. It's not her thing. So we're going to have to get another girl to be her, which...
Model. Is it going to be Scarlett Johansson? Maybe. Is it going to be the girl from Zoe Deschanel from New Girl? Very possible.
It's very possible. And it's because it would be the perfect character.
Me and my girlfriend, it's like we met, we almost made something work, didn't happen. We met again, we almost made something work, didn't happen.
Damn.
And it's been like that for years. So it's been a story in the making for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
For where we are right now, it's a lot of things have happened. We say it's like a movie and we joke around, but honestly,
No, see,
It's
dude.
like a
See,
movie,
it has a beginning, a middle,
and
and an end. And
All
there's credits.
good things come
There's
to an
credits,
end.
papa.
So we went to this Castle Coasters. We were there. You know, you do your Castle Coasters things, get on rides. You played in the little arcade things, whatever. And then so we're heading home. Yeah, it's time to go home.
Okay.
Now our leader would always make sure to get the biggest car available at the church
borrow
from one of the
someone.
members.
Okay.
And so we all went in the same car.
Ooh, great.
And so she
idea.
was sitting behind me. And I'm over here like doing my thing. And she starts like,
Yeah, bothering you.
And I was like, I got this girl, dude. Like, yeah, like,
I say, dude, I actually hate you guys.
dude, I gotta hate you so much, dude. And then she did and I grabbed her, right?
Right.
And I was like,
got your
got your ass. Oh, they stay like that.
No.
I see.
Ahí, yeah. Something you were like,
Activated. What the fuck? The chemicals reacted. The chemical reaction.
no me digas que the Big Bang Theory
Dude,
is true. It's
have
real.
you watched Oppenheimer?
Yeah. Oppenheimer's.
When the bomb,
Yeah.
I see. Something, finally the reaction was there. They split the atom.
God damn.
Because I finally I understood.
See?
Gotta blast Jimmy Neutron, you know what I mean?
Sí, porque her hand no longer felt nothing
Gotta
else but
blast!
softy, así, just.
Holding, because I didn't even think about it. Like, it just happened. It's just, I stayed there. Instead of being like, get that there, or something like that. For some reason,
Get your manly hand off of me.
stayed holding it.
Crazy.
And so, I understood that there.
Y nada de que, why are you holding my hand?
Oh, no. Left it there. Entonces, ¿qué te dice eso? All the feelings of hate.
Because you're going through things like, what's going on?
All the feelings of annoying, of, oh my God, que enfadosa eres, start to turn into, wait a minute.
Sí.
Is this girl, does she hate me? And that's why she treats me like garbage? Or does she like me? And that's why she keeps like picking at me?
Insane.
And I remember, dude, what's so funny is that there was another girl that I knew she had a crush on me because for the
okay.
longest time, when we were kids, she kept telling me she had a crush on me.
Okay. One of those, she actually came through and said, hey,
Yeah. Let it be known from the very beginning. And
Hey,
that freaked
weirdo.
me out. That
I
freaked
like
me
you.
out.
Sí, pues, too rough.
And she was like, "Ya pues." I was like,
No.
yeah, dude. Yeah. Because she saw what was going on. She saw that the chemical reaction, right, was happening. And she was like, ya pues, let go, right? That was so funny, dude.
Bro, ¿cómo que ya pues?
Ya, pues,
Damn. Eso
Las
está
tóxicas when you're a
heavy.
tóxica, pa.
Eso está
We're not going, we never went out. There was never anything between me
Ya
and her.
pues,
And somehow, let me stop that.
No, ya pues es heavy, dude.
And so
Me
later
tramé poquito.
on, we go to, because we used to have
That
this.
same day? That
Yeah,
same day? Okay.
we used to have a tradition where we used to go to the park as a church.
Right. Everyone.
Yeah, everybody
Okay,
would
okay.
go to the church, to the park after church or whatever what was going on. Sometimes they would just meet to
play some
have
volleyball.
like volleyball and stuff like that. And so we did that, but after that was already done, we started. My uncle used to live at a house that was super close
Yeah.
to that park. And so we walked there. A lot of us would walk there because a lot of people would park their cars there and walk
Yeah.
to the park. And so they would walk back and meet there, talk sometimes
Right.
before they left. And so we meet there, me and this girl, and she's like, ven conmigo. And I was like, okay. Scared out of my mind, sweating, asking for something. Somebody else called me,
Sí,
so I
así
don't
de
have to go.
que somebody save me porque
I
I'm
need a
nervous.
hero, all right, so I go with her, and she sits down, and I'm like in front of her, and I'm like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't even know what to do, what to say.
Oh my
Just nervous,
God.
scared, and she's like, she grabs me by my hands like this, my arms, pulls me in,
No.
and starts kissing. Some wild kissing too.
No, es lo que te iba a preguntar. ¿Fue un peck? Porque my first
Some
kiss
wild
was
kissing because I never kissed, so I don't know
Right, right.
how to kiss. I'm just like, yeah, no.
A la madre.
No.
Yeah,
I went like this a little bit.
Yeah. You're like, oh, hold on, ultimate move.
Yeah, this is gonna hit. Y no, pues entonces como no sabía, she started making out like she knew how to make out. Like she's been making out with somebody.
No me digas que now that you know, you were like, damn, I should have gotten checked right after.
Sí, no. Cuando me empezó a echar salsita y limón a los labios con salecita, me empezó a preparar, dije yo, something's gonna happen. Y no, pues sí, it freaked me out because I remember being like, is this what it is? Because it
Right.
was crazy.
Right.
Ya después de que... Como I don't know if you guys remember the Monster Inc. movie where the machine's like...
Sí,
that
sí.
guy that's...
Yeah, que se le va.
Y le hace... Y todo descolorido y con los
Yeah.
labios hinchados acá. Así me dejó, pa. She was like, pues let it be known. She was like...
Ella era trompetista. Ella tocaba trompetas.
Because my thing was like, no, pues ya let's... Because I was scared as hell
Sí,
first to get even caught
Sí,
that we were
no, that's
kissing.
crazy.
So I was like, no, pues... Like, I'm pretty sure she wanted us to keep going.
Sí, like, she wanted to show you at least first base. She was like,
A
you're
la
up, you're a batter, and
torta.
you're up, and I need you to understand that there's bases.
She wanted me to be a pro baseball player, but I was a rookie, my boy. I was playing in the minor leagues, man.
Hey.
I'm like, now that I think about it, I'm like, what's a Discovery? What's the Animal Planet?
Animal Planet.
I'm like an Animal Planet where I'm a gazelle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a-
Comiendo zacatito. Next to mommy. Mommy gazelle right there.
with the cuerno.
Sí, the one with the cuernotes.
Because the gazelles have the cuernos. And
Yeah.
it's just like-
Cuernote torcido.
and then I'm like this. I hear like a...
Oh, the little tweak.
Yeah.
The tweak.
Porque viene un cheetah, you know what I mean? A leopard,
Sí,
right?
porque déjate tú un león, whatever. No, una chira, porque es rápida.
And you see like how they
The
move with
puro
the shoulders
shoulder.
are just like the shoulder blades are just like, and my gazelle ass like
Looking. O sea, instead of saying like, oh, shit. No.
frozen with
La orejita. Damn.
yeah, that would hit.
No me digas.
Before I knew it,
Y, o
Ya
sea,
me tenían así.
ni siquiera. No.
Carrying me back.
Not even gonna figure it out. Just.
yeah, I was. Así yo, where are we going?
I could walk too.
Yeah, what's going on? Y porque yo no, dude, nobody ever said, hey, do you want a kid? No,
Right.
era de que siempre, véngase para acá.
Ya se te llegó la hora.
Te digo, your dentist appointment is here. Te digo el tiempo de la limpieza.
Sam for cleaning.
Porque así, bro, así me pasó a mí.
loco.
I never got the, do you think should we kiss?
Sí.
Or me, like, hey, I want to kiss you, can I give you a
Sí,
kiss?
porque a mí me pasó esa y luego yo after that, like when I would talk to girls, porque I was like, dude, making out is awesome, right? I want to do that all the time. Then I would be like, hey, so what's up with your name, blah, blah, blah. What are you trying to make out? Or, yeah, let's go. But, oh, shoot, sick, right? Pero ya no me animaba tanto, hasta ya más grande, que you connect, you feel it, you're like, okay, we can kiss. I think that's an opening, and then you go for it. Ah, sick. Pero pues de más morro, todo scared out of your mind. Dude, the first time when it's time to cook.
You're saying that when the kissing leads,
I'm saying que, como dices tú, they got you like a little gazelle. ¿verdad? Así ya. You're giving in. You're no longer fighting it. No, you're just giving in. I mean, for example, for you, like for me, my first time, the girl made the move.
Obviously.
Your first time. So we were at my girlfriend's house, and my friend Hebert at the time, who has a lot of great content, by the way. You guys should check him out. He was dating her sister at the time. So we were at the house. Her parents were gone. We had the house by ourselves, and we were all in the living room, but trying to be good kids. The lights off, TV off,
Trying to be good kids with all the lights
all
off.
the lights off, and all you can hear is just, everyone making a. Oh, insane, bro! Insane.
How's that being a good kid? Ain't nobody trying to be a good kid then. What are you talking about? Why would you even say that?
Por eso dije trying, ¿no? Obviously failed horribly. Pero my friend Hebert and his girl, pues they're older, a little more experienced, and they're like, no, pues que, hey, you guys good right here by yourselves? Yeah, cool. So they go to the room. She's like, do you want to? In my ear, no? I say nothing, bro. I remember porque I'm a little ashamed. I say nothing, and then she's like, did you hear me? No, yeah.
No, man, did you hear me?
See, I should have said, wait, what you mean? Nah, porque when you're a real coward, when you are a real piece of shit, no? I was just like, no, I would, but, what if your parents come? Yeah, my parents are out of town.
Oh, lad.
And you know this, they're not coming. Porque that's why we went.
No,
Pues.
but
Hey, my
like-
parents out of town, vengan.
Tell them to come.
Sí, no, le dije yo, you never know. And then she's like, have you ever had sex before? No, yeah. Like I said, I was one of those kids. I wasn't going to admit, like, no, la verdad, dude, I'm nervous, pero I'm down, no?
Es que
Dude, you could just say, I have never had sex before, pero I'm down. You could just say that, dude. It's fine, no? Oh, no, yeah. I don't, are you ready? Are you sure? Trying to switch it. Bro, let me just say, she's like, pues let's go to my room. Bro, trying to come up, I was like, think of something. Además, when we walked through the hallway, I knocked on my friend's door.
Nah.
I did.
Put your foot underneath, like, you there, man?
I did the sign, ¿cómo es? Whatever the sign on the internet that's going down for help with my toes. Bro, we go in the room, okay? So and I start talking. Porque I'm panicking, pues. So I'm like, no, pues, freaking teacher at school, dude, and she's like, nah.
Uy, son. No, pero es que I gotta be in a. I got your double D's right here. Jesus. I'm your teacher right now. Dang.
A la madre, compadre. No, it was crazy, bro. I've never seen her with her clothes
She
off.
said, welcome to biology class. Today's topic, the female body.
Wow. So it takes just an underwear. And I remember saying, those are nice. And so, I'm like, and then she grabs my hand.
That's one of the wildest things I've ever heard. Those are nice.
I said, third best pair I've seen. I seen her, dude, and I remember thinking, I can do this, right? Everything was right. I felt it. She grabs me. I'm grabbing. We started kissing again. And then she takes off my shirt. Because I couldn't even do that, dude. I couldn't even unbuckle my own pants. So,
You lost all capability of.
all I knew was I can't
Movement.
stop touching what I'm touching right now. Porque I was going to make tortillas, pues. So, you can't stop amasando.
What? This is happening. Are you still in the room or are you in the kitchen right now?
I'm in the room cooking.
You're in the kitchen thinking you're preparing a pizza because you saw pepperonis.
I'm in the room.
You saw pepperonis and you thought, we're making pizza?
I saw the dough and the pepperonis. Because the only thing left to do is make the pizza, guy. Oh, dude, I'm scared out of my mind. Pero, hey, pura nada me rajo, You want it, you got it. Entonces, we get in it. And, no, pues valiendo, ¿no? First time, valiendo. She starts to cry, dude.
Nah, end the story, dude. End the story. End the story, because edit it to where he doesn't say that and let's end the story right there. Because I don't want to hear anything else. I'm done. Cut the show.
She starts to cry.
Te pasas.
No, it was the worst. Es que, mira, yo dije, I know I'm an animal. But I just didn't know I was a salvaje.
Ah, pues dije, eres un perro, pero de la calle, de esos que anda
Anda
buscando.
valiendo. No, she cried, and I was just like, oh, okay, we have a moment, you know. We lost our virginities together y todo. In my mind, porque obviously I'm not going to tell her, okay, I was a virgin. But when she started crying, I was like, you know what, dude, I got to tell you something. What? No, pues, I'm also a virgin. That's why I kind of sucked at what we were doing. Like, I didn't know if I could take your clothes off or not, you know. Now I'm trying to make her feel better, too. And she's like, yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Oh, by the way, that first sure sounded like it lasted 15 seconds. That first sure, I heard how right away it went from,
No,
and she laid down to started crying.
Mira,
That takes about 15 seconds for that to
mira,
happen.
for it being my first time, yo dije, she's crying porque, pues, ya. This is never going to end.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, it's not that I'm a virgin.
Uh-oh.
My spirits and my life was crushed. And then I said, well, why are you crying? It's because it reminded me of my first time. Bro, that happened to me my first time. Me losing my virginity.
Still one of the saddest things ever.
Dude, super aguitado. Hella aguitado.
Says a lot about where you are now as your character.
Imagine,
They say villains
dude.
aren't born, they're made.
They're made, bro. They're made. I packed my salami sandwich up, wrapped it back.
Yeah. Sí, pues the little weenies that come in those little cans.
O me digas que era de los spams o cómo se llama. No, esa es otra cosa. Bro, ¿cómo la es, bro? That was my first. O sea, yo aquí pensando, oh, she's crying porque we just had a moment, pues. No, ya, o sea. Me and her for sure gonna have to get married now. And then she says, no, it's not that. That's not why I'm crying. It's because it reminded me of my first time. After that, she was like, no, Jay, you really aguitado? I was like, yeah, but if we do what we were doing, a lo mejor se me quita.
Tengo una solución.
Let's just say,
I gotta-
you know how you were the Energizer Bunny? I was wearing that costume after that. Porque, pues, tú sabes, es como kissing, but you kiss and then you can't stop doing what you're doing. Dang, don't go breaking my heart.
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 No, pues qué tremendo. No, pues ya, in a sad note, in a note where, yes, I am going to go drink all my sorrows away. We're going to have to end the pod. Hell, aguitado,
Let
guys.
us know, guys. Heartbreaks.
No, dude.
Put
Put the name. Que
first
sepa que él
kisses,
fue.
first heartbreaks, first anything. Let us know.
Let us know your first
it on there.
anything. Comment, share, like, and subscribe. Hell, aguitado.
Yeah, everybody, like, subscribe. We love you, everybody. Of course, this is the first Aguitado episode that we're going to have to end. This is the first one. Get it, part of the first everything.
First everything, first aguitado. No, thank you everyone for watching, sharing, liking, and subscribing. Great comments, eh?
Yeah, great comments.
I can't believe it still that people are commenting. Thank you guys. We appreciate
We
you.
are bringing a lot of new content. You guys are about to see it on all the social medias, so
Yep.
get ready. We're about to start. It's because there's so much that's about to happen.
I think it's like we're going to the next level.
Yeah, we're taking it to the next level.
time.
So get ready for a lot more Relentless Trauma content for you guys. Like always, you already know, email us, comment, or anything with any ideas.
Yep. Don't forget, my offer's still there. Hey, you let me know when and where. I got you on your first drink. But let's find out. Let's find out what the people drink out here. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, guys. Love you. Thank you again so much for watching. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.